Hey everyone, today we have a package right here from Walmart, and inside of it should be the new Wizard doll from Wicked Part 2 for Good, and I'm so excited to see this doll in person. He looked so good in the photos that I've seen online. So we're going to open him and reveal him in just a little bit, but first I do want to celebrate this moment because there's not many Wizard dolls. I found just a handful. Of course, there could be more. There's probably more out there that I didn't find, but here's a handful that I did find. So let's take a look. So in 1974, of course, we have a part of the Mego collection of Wizard of Oz dolls. We've got the Wizard right here, and this doll is about 8 inches tall. He's got lots of articulation, and his outfit is very cute. So this whole collection was based on the 1939 MGM film. So this is based off of Frank Morgan's The Wizard, and I think they did a good job capturing his essence with the big bushy eyebrows, and the outfit is cute as well. So next, I don't know the exact year, but maybe around 1988. This is effanbee, and this is a part of their storybook collection. He's about 11 inches tall, and this one is just based off the novel, not based off the 1939 MGM film. He's got a red vest, which feels a little bit different. We won't really see any other red vests, so that's a bit of a fun standout. Otherwise, he's got this kind of clunky looking molded beard, but he has this brushable hair, and he comes with his little scroll, which is cute too. Next, we have this doll from Multi-Toys, I believe, also around 1988, and this one is based off of the 1939 film, celebrating the 50th anniversary of The Wizard of Oz. And again, I think this is a pretty movie-accurate depiction of the wizard, again with the bushy eyebrows. We've got the big top hat. I like the bow tie that we've got, and the little chain on his vest is cute, that gold chain right there. And we see that again right here with the Franklin Mint heirloom from, could be anywhere from 1986 to 1991 maybe, but this is a porcelain doll, and he's about 19 inches tall. So he's pretty big, and again, really good quality it looks like. I like, again, the chain. We've got the top hat and the big coat as well, and this is also in Frank Morgan's likeness. Another one Hamilton presents in 1990, I think. This one's about 14 inches tall. Probably a soft torso body, but then these vinyl head and limbs. And this is cute. He's all green, so I like the color that we've got here. Again, with the chain on the vest and some buttons. So that's cute quality. The face looks like him too. Next, we've got another effanbee. This is around 1990s. This one is really cute. He looks pretty short, about 8.5 inches tall. I don't know the exact year, but this outfit looks really nice, kind of like a satin emerald green, and the hat is cute as well. I do like this one a lot. Next is the first Madame Alexander wizard doll that I could find. This is around 1994. This one is also very cute. He's around 8 inches tall as well. He has brushable hair, and this cape is adorable with these stars, and the top hat is cute too, and I like the gold shoes that he's got as well. Next is another Madame Alexander, I think 1999. And this reminds me a lot of the mayor of the Munchkinland mayor character, with the kind of plaid pants, and same with the vest right there. But again, lots of green. I like the white hat with the green ribbon, and the mustache and the eyebrows are very cute as well. And this coat feels very detailed, and I like how the coat flips underneath in the back. Next, we have an adorable Precious Moments from around 2002. This one is around 6 inches tall, also has brushable hair. This was called Fly Beyond Your Dreams, and he's porcelain. And this one, I love the spearmint color scheme with the green that we've got here. It reminds me of those green spearmint candies. Yeah, I can taste it. Next, this is a Happy Meals toy, I believe, from also Madame Alexander from 2008. This one is mostly plastic except for the coat. The coat is a cloth material, but he's about 5 inches, and I think he's got the sleepy eyes too, where the eyes can open and close, as most Madame Alexander dolls will have that. But I think it was nice that they gave that little level of detail to these small 5-inch Happy Meal toys. Another Madame Alexander 2010. This one is kind of creepy. The face is, it's cute, but creepy in my opinion. We've got these wrinkles in the forehead, and then the teeth. Yeah, it's like we've got the teeth happening, and I always think that teeth on dolls can be kind of scary sometimes to me. I don't know why. Otherwise, we have brushable hair, and the outfit does look very detailed. And I like how it says Oz there in the corner of the collar of the jacket. This one's about 8 inches tall, and we can see the hot air balloon behind him in the packaging. Okay, last is 2013 Oz the Great and Powerful. So this is sort of like his Wicked moment, how Wicked is a little bit of a prequel. You know, we spend a lot of part 1 in the movie world, as part 1 is very much prequel, part 2 is kind of now real time, where Dorothy's finally entered the story. But this is sort of, yeah, like a bit of a prequel. I've never seen Oz the Great and Powerful, but this is Oscar Diggs, who will eventually become the Wizard of Oz, and this is in the likeness of James Franco, who played this character. And we've got 2 dolls. One is a Disney Store exclusive, the other is by Jakks Pacific. The Disney Store, I think, is meant to be more of like a collector deluxe version. This one has molded hair. He comes with a briefcase, and then the top hat and the outfit look nice as well. But the Jakks Pacific one has brushable hair, comes with the briefcase and the top hat, but also comes with the China Girl, the little porcelain doll, with him as well. So that's a nice added level of, you know, accessories and detail, again with the brushable hair. So I think that's cute. These are about a classic like 12-inch size, I believe, and they look nice. The faces look, especially the Disney Store exclusive, the face mold looks so much like James Franco. But okay, there we go. That was our brief Wizard doll history. And let's go ahead and look at the latest installment of Wizard dolls. And this is Mattel's first Wizard doll. So Mattel, of course, has done almost all the other characters. They've done the Wicked Witch, they've done Glinda, they've done obviously Dorothy, Scarecrow, Tin Man, Lion, they've done Winky the guard and the flying monkey, they've done some of the Munchkins as well. And now for the Wicked movie, we finally have the Wizard, and I don't know what is going on with this doll. He popped up on Walmart like 2 weeks ago or so, and then Walmart like took down the listing, so I don't know what's going on, but hopefully we will get him restocked soon. But I'm so happy to be able to have him and to be able to show you him. So wow, this is a gorgeous, wow. Yeah, this is beautiful. These colors on this outfit are really nice. There are some things just right off the bat that I could tell based on the photos that I would have changed. We'll talk about that in a minute, but this is incredible. And this face mold looks so much like Jeff Goldblum. It's kind of scary, but this is maybe one of the most detailed face molds, in my opinion, in this whole Wicked collection by Mattel. I really think Mattel did an amazing job with this doll. So I'm so happy to have him. Let's get started. This is the packaging. Very much what the dolls have all kind of been looking like, with this blister style packaging. Down here we see Wicked. I don't think it says for good anywhere on the front, at least. But here, of course, it does say the Wizard. And then we see Glinda, and we see Elphaba, and we see Mattel down there in the corner. We see Elphaba's hat down there. We see Glinda's crown. We see some yellow brick road on the packaging. Of course, we see, I think there's a butterfly right there. We see a flying monkey right there. There's some pink and purple, obviously lots of green and gold. We've got a yellow brick road on the circle behind the Wizard. So that is the front of the box. The back of the box, we see the Wizard, we see Wicked, we see, what does this say? It says, shrouded by the grandeur of his Emerald City, his royal Ozness is the mysterious figurehead of Oz. And some little cute details on the packaging. We see the tornado, we see the lion, we've got E for Elphaba, G for Glinda. Here we see the Tin Man. Right here we see, should be the Scarecrow. And then here we see Elphaba's castle in the middle. And that's basically it. Here's the bottom of the box right there. You can pause and read anything you would like to. So let's go ahead and get him out of this box. I wish that these packages, I wish these boxes were more collectible in the sense of being able to open them and put them back in the box if you wanted to, but it's really, if you open it, it's hard not to destroy it, so. And so one more time, here he is on the packaging. So we've obviously got the clear T-ties holding him down, and we can see the cane right there in these shoes. And the coat is T-tied down onto the bottom of the box too, so make sure you don't miss that. Great. Okay, so he was very easy to take out. There were no little punchy things in the back of his head. Wow, I'm really, really impressed with this doll. Wow, okay. First, we have one accessory. We've got the cane, so it's green and sort of swirly up here. And then down here, it is brown and also swirly details. And that's basically it. Pretty simple, but nonetheless, it is a great accessory. It's kind of bendy, so be careful that you don't warp it or anything. But yep, that's the cane. Now we've got the doll. So here we go. This face mold is incredible. I really like it. Kind of for some reason is looking scary on camera, but in person it looks so beautiful. So the hair, first of all, is so much fun. Of course, real brushable hair would be cool, but this sculpture is really beautiful. The way that this hair is detailed is stunning. It is all like one color, it looks like, except in the front. Never mind. Yeah. So in the back, it's just like a dark gray. In the front, there is some lighter gray, like whiter highlights, but this coif is so intense. It's great. The ears are so detailed too. And then we've got the eyebrows that are kind of giving like an evil look, sort of. Kind of like a mysterious, mischievous look. The way that they are so arched and they're kind of like a dark gray, dark brown. He also has brown eyes, and the brow bone and even the forehead has some wrinkles. And I can't tell if they're molded or if they're painted, but there's lines in there on the forehead. They're very fine lines, but there are some forehead wrinkles. Then we've got a painted mustache. We've got the painted little, what is that, goatee? That's basically it. But the sculpting is just so detailed. The nose, the cheeks, and like the smile lines and everything is very impressive. The chin, I'm blown away. Really, this is a great sculpt. Now the outfit. We've got this coat and we've got the top, and they are one piece. So that's a bit of a bummer. I would have liked to have gotten a removable coat. It is what it is. So this structure does open from the front, where we've got this vest. Opens from over here, and it just opens. Okay, so we've got, whoa, interesting. How does this even work? Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, this is wild. But this comes off the shoulder from over there, and then back here there's another Velcro where, yeah, so that's how it all works. I'm sorry to, declothe him for a second, but that's just how this contraption works, this jacket. So, okay, very interesting. So, okay, that is what we're working with. Now, the jacket, the coat, we've got this collar right here. It's green and with a little bit of a pattern happening, and that repeats on the cuffs, on the sleeves of the jacket. And then down here, the inside of the jacket is green. The dark part of the jacket is kind of like a felty sort of material. Like this on the inside feels kind of like a satin, and then on the outside it's more of like a softer sort of felty type of material. And then we do have some printed details, of course. We've got like this floral moment with these red, kind of, they look like maybe poppies. We've got these printed details here, as well as these printed things right here. What this is supposed to be like little ropes where he could tie his robe shut if he wanted to, I believe. So we've got that detail on both sides of the jacket. And then underneath, we've got the vest. So we do have this molded chain situation. And there are some sculpted details. Like I can sort of make out a horse right there, a hot air balloon. Maybe there's some other things too that I can't tell. Right here in the center, it looks like an eye that is watching us. We've got a collar at the top of the shirt. Right here, this white collar. And then there are printed buttons, it looks like, going down the vest. It opens from the side, and then here's the underneath part of the vest. And then we've got these nice pants. They're very dark green. They Velcro in the back, and everything is hemmed and finished, by the way. So like the vest, the cuffs, obviously, even the collar around here, that is hemmed too. The bottom of the robe as well. So for what it is, it's good quality. The pants, of course, too, are stitched and hemmed at the bottom, but yeah, they're just green pants. Then we've got these shoes. These are like a high top, and they're just solid green with some molded details, some molded buttons, a little heel right there. Of course, they can open from the back. Obviously, he's flat-footed, and he should have the exact same articulation as all the Wicked dolls have had so far. So we've got the full head rotation, shoulder, elbow, wrist. He does have one of these little grippy hands, so that way he can hold his cane. The other hand is just sort of in a neutral, open position, and then he can sit, but the pants are so tight, he can also bend at the knee and sort of rotate at the knee as well. So that's him. Let's get his cane. I'm able to very easily balance him on his own without a stand. And yeah, he can kind of hold on to the cane. If you really get it in there, he can hold on to it pretty well. for the most part. Yeah, he looks like a wizard. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I might like this doll more than the Elphaba over here. The Glinda, I'm happy with her, but like this doll is really, I don't know why I'm so obsessed with him. Yeah, I think he's so great. Very well done. Obviously, I would have loved the outfit to be more of a practical coat with a separate underneath top, and you know, it's so funny that like one part of the vest is real and then the other part of the vest, that other panel, is printed. He was like $28. He was like $27.88 on Walmart when I ordered him at the time. I don't know if that will be the price once he's back in stock. I think he will be a Walmart exclusive, and I've seen people listing him on eBay for like $200. That is ridiculous. Don't spend that much money. I would just wait until he is back in stock. But anyways, that is our wizard doll. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoyed looking at the wizard dolls of the past. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see you next time. Bye.